Tuesday with your host and Director of Operations, Amy Maley, along with her co-host, Drew Wishover, entrepreneur, published author, and owner of Inspired Business Group. Amy will be sharing fun facts and inspiration, so thanks for spending time with us. Now, let's enter this week's installment of Title Talk.
Two for Tuesday.
It's been
It is
such a long day.
Late Day Tuesday.
Ryan was just talking. This is probably the latest we've ever come to you guys.
100%. Latest we've come to you live. We're live on Tuesday
Right now.
at 5 p.m.
5:03. My name is Amy,
I'm Drew.
and we are with Inspired Business Group. You know, the title company that cares. Here for all your development needs, and the all-encompassing umbrella is Inspired Business Group. So thank you guys for tuning in with us. So let's get started with this Two for Tuesday.
Yes, we are. We're going to talk about some fun facts. We'll talk about this day in history, and then Amy's going to give us some positive vibes and let you guys roll into your evening.
I look like I've been working for like
It's been
9 hours.
It's been a day. Like
Ooh, sorry guys.
yeah, it's been a day. We've had
There's
a lot of going on, and
Can they hear us? Is our microphone on?
yeah, today
Okay,
just
cool.
got away from us, and yes, is the microphone on? Hello, good testing.
I feel like my eyes are just slowly like drifting towards each other.
What are you going to talk to people about today? You going to talk about positivity and fun and good, or
I'm gonna talk about something else. It's a positive spin on making tough decisions. But before then, we're gonna talk about what
Today.
day is today. Today's
Tuesday.
The Two for Tuesday.
Yeah,
Like I
get it.
said, guys,
That's
I
exactly-
apologize. I apologize for everything
Yeah.
that's happening right
I
now.
get you.
All right, it is National Veep Day.
Veep, like
You know-
VIP.
Vice President.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Veep.
it recognizes the succession plan of the President of the United States.
Okay.
It is also National Book Lovers Day.
I like books. Hey, I wrote a book.
No.
I did.
Did you?
I did.
Is it that one?
I did. It's called The 2 Hour Difference. If you need a copy, it's on Amazon. What a plug.
What?
That was
aggressive.
That was a plug
That was not
you
a
would
plug.
see on like an infomercial.
That was like a plug that you just tried to sell. Like, do you remember that girl that talked during that the Entre Leadership Seminar
Oh.
when she was trying to sell her
yes.
makeup line?
Yeah.
That's what that just
Yes.
reminded me of.
2 Hour Difference. It's a great book. You can find it on Amazon for all you people that want to, that you have your kids in travel sports and things. I've been coaching for 25 years, so it's a great read. Pick it on up. So what else is today?
Are you done?
You're done?
No, I said, are you done?
No, there's rice pudding up there.
It's National Rice Pudding Day.
I do not like rice pudding.
What is rice pudding? So
Grandma used to make it all the time.
I always thought of it as like oatmeal, but it's
Ooh.
not really. It's
not.
cooked rice
Yeah.
with
the name.
milk
Yep.
and bread.
Yep.
Try to throw some sugar, molasses, and honey in there to
Mhm.
give that
Pudding
pudding
texture.
a-
Mm-hmm.
sorry.
Yep. Yeah. Please don't on national, broadcast live.
Yes, along with vanilla, nutmeg, cinnamon. Throw some eggs in there
Mhm.
and call it
Rice pudding.
breakfast or dessert.
Yeah, it's more of a dessert. Yeah. So, have you ever had it?
No,
Would you?
no.
Oh.
I think it's the consistency part. You know, I'm very. I am very.
You're a great speaker.
Take two.
You are a great speaker. So what she's trying to
I'm
say.
sweating. Like it's. I am weird with consistencies. So like seeing it get made, but I like oatmeal.
Well, I don't
Are
think.
they different?
Oh yeah. Very,
I mean, I know
very,
they taste different, but
yeah,
it's the
and I know
consistency.
oatmeal's your jam. Oh, totally. Because like
Okay.
oatmeal has like a little bit
Density?
more solid to it.
Yeah.
Where this is creamy and bumpy and yeah, like everything you don't like. Like think of mayo with chunks in it, right? I mean, it doesn't taste.
And I
like
don't do mayo.
I know.
So
I
I
would
think
say
this is
consistency.
so. If you enjoy bread pudding, today is National Bread Pudding Day. So make sure you get the copy of your
book.
book. That's what it's called.
That's
your
a
book
book.
and your bread pudding, and enjoy your evening.
2 Hour Difference. Get a copy of it on Amazon
I was going to say
today.
the 2-minute difference.
There's rice pudding ice cream too, as one of our listeners.
Really?
Yeah, one of our listeners is like, I only like the rice pudding ice cream.
Okay, see that I might be able to get into.
That's just a flavor then. So that's
well, exactly.
different, right?
But like,
Yeah.
Thinking about the flavor of the stuff I said sounded pretty good.
I don't think I've ever. I mean, is it a Jerry Garcia brand? Like I've never. That would be a weird thing that you would see there, but I've never seen a rice pudding. But maybe you could try the flavor of rice pudding through ice cream. Thank you, listener, for sharing.
I don't know who Barb Cooper is.
That with us. Yes, I know who Barb Cooper is.
Is that who you met today?
That's who we were meeting yesterday, but we're meeting on
yesterday
Friday.
that was.
Yeah, that's who's coming
Hi,
on Friday.
Barb. Thank you for
Yep.
tuning in and sending in your little fun
She
facts
came
about
to
ice
the
cream.
ball game with us on Friday. She's our new realtor friend, so we're going to get her on this too. You don't even know that yet, but we're getting you out here.
I like meeting new people.
Yes, indeed. So thanks, Barb, for chiming in. We appreciate that. So let me tell you about some things that happened on this day, and anybody that knows me knows that I am a ketchup fan. And did you know that
Ketchup is disgusting? I'm just kidding. I like ketchup
Oh,
though.
wow. I was going to have to let you go.
No.
I mean,
no.
holy cow. 1830s, it was first sold, right? It was sold as a medicine.
For what?
It was used as a medicine in 1834. It was a cure for upset stomach.
No.
Which is yes,
There is no way.
Yes, I did the same thing. I literally laughed out loud when I said, ketchup, a cure for upset stomachs?
Okay, well, next time I'm getting a little queasy, I might try
Try it. Try to down some ketchup.
I would never do it like that.
You wouldn't have.
I'm a lady.
Right.
the dress.
Right. Yeah, we've heard some sounds that come out of that office there. So it
They're
wasn't
burps, not toots,
popularized as a condiment until the late 19th century. So really early on, it was used more so as a medicine. Which
That's crazy.
It is kind of weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
Wasn't Coca-Cola used as a medicine too?
No, Coca-Cola is used to like remove rust and things, like they pour it onto toilets and stuff, and they clean things. Coca-Cola, what it does to certain things, I can't imagine what it does to your stomach. Yeah, but okay, that's cherry. So I wonder if that still does the same kind of damage that some of the other one things.
This is sugar-free. It's got to be healthy.
Right. Okay, moving on to jeans were invented by a German Jewish immigrant, Levi Strauss, for an American market in San Francisco using a French fabric denim, also known as denims, which was made in France, and an Italian design jeans, de jean, which was made in Genoa, Italy. There you go. I'll take useless information for
I'll take that was a lot of words with not very much meaning.
Jeans were invented by a German Jewish immigrant. However,
Second time was better.
just in case you didn't hear it the first because you were napping. All right, moving on. This is interesting. So Abraham Lincoln, right? Are you a fan?
I mean, I've heard of him.
Yeah. Do you root for him? Are you like
I mean, I'm not a hater.
Okay, good. So before the 16th president,
I was
which
like-
Abraham,
Who's Abraham Lincoln?
right? Well, some people,
Well, I was a history major, so I hope that I
God,
would do that.
Yes. So before the 16th president took office, Abraham Lincoln was declared a wrestling champion. So he stands at 6'4".
I was gonna say he's a big
He's
man.
a big man. He's a 6'4" president. Had only one loss among his around 300 contests.
Holy crap!
He earned a reputation for this in New Salem, Illinois, as an elite fighter. Eventually, he earned his county's wrestling championship. Go Abraham Lincoln. Go Salem.
Very interesting.
See?
That's a cool one.
See, you get a little bit of news, you get a little bit of fun.
In my 600 years of history studying,
Right? Did you
that
ever
one I
see
did not
that?
know.
No. Abraham Lincoln, wrestling champ, New Salem. Visit it. There you go. I've got mine. You've got yours. We move on.
We move on to.
So I'm excited to hear about these positive
All right,
vibes.
so I apologize since I cannot speak or read anymore.
It's okay.
It's been a long
trust that
day.
you'll do just fine.
Um,
The sign, positive vibes, how you see it on our bed, that's exactly how you probably feel. It's kind of, cosmic.
I made this like 12 hours ago, I feel like.
Yeah.
Do you like the glitter too?
Is that what that is? That's not just like bubbles?
No, it's like sprinkles.
Of course it is.
Okay, so I'm relating what I'm talking about today to what's kind of happening in the office right now.
Uh-oh.
Not in a bad way. So we've talked to you guys before. We're kind of going through a transition period
We are.
where we lost Brittany. She's off doing great things, and
Sad.
she seems very happy with what she's doing now, which is great.
Mhm.
So we've had Maddie join our team
We have.
in the
She's
social
killing
media
it.
part of it, the marketing part of it. I have never she is blowing me away with what she's been doing.
For a
So
19-year-old girl to come in and
It's
not know
impressive.
anything about us
yes,
is absolutely stepped into doing a really nice job.
she's been doing a great job, and now we're in the interviewing process.
We are.
So we've had a couple of really, really strong candidates come through here. So I'm deciding to talk about making tough decisions today.
Yeah.
So, not all choices are easy. We're in a position where, like I said, we have two really strong people that we're looking at right now. So it's kind of, trying to follow your gut and decide which way you're going to go with this.
Amen.
So I'm going to talk a little bit about making tough decisions.
Okay, let's do it.
Sometimes we come to a fork in the road that calls for us to make difficult or drastic decisions. Our goals change, and we have varied priorities in different phases of our lives. These decisions can impact all areas of our lives, including the lives of those around us. They aren't things like what to name your dog or which shower curtain to buy. Rather, these are points in times where we have to discern opportunity from risk. Examples include decisions about career changes, moving, buying or selling a house, ending or beginning a relationship, placing loved ones in a full-time care facility, adopting a child, retirement, and many more. Just pondering those examples can bring thoughts of tension and confusion. These life choices demand careful consideration. And here are a few suggestions to help you make tough decisions. Look beyond the moment. A sure sign of immaturity is to make choices with only the present moment in mind. Tough decisions require looking not only at an immediate gain from a particular choice, but also its potential long-term benefits. Sometimes we have to pay a small price in the short term, but the long-term gains could far outweigh the immediate sacrifices. Think of a child with a fistful of allowance money who opts to save his money to purchase a bike, as opposed to buying candy or videos whenever the urge strikes. The same principle applies to adults managing the temptations of daily desire versus achieving long-term goals. The moment will pass, but will you still be confident in your choice next week or next year? Evaluate a head choice versus a heart choice. A head choice is a decision that makes a lot of sense on paper, while a heart choice is one that speaks to your soul and meets a need or longing. Heart choices envelope your passion and emotion. Often these choices are made without careful consideration because they feel good at the time and bring an emotional high, albeit short-lived. A bad relationship mistake can be made overnight because you thought of the short-term benefit. Yet someone who chooses a spouse from the head choice perspective alone aims to check off certain traits and ideals from a list and overlooks the importance of an emotional or spiritual bond. The best decisions often have both emotional rewards and make rational sense as well. Consider if you could survive if disappointed. Once you decide which path to take and you pursue it with all your might, what if you realize you made a mistake? Can you survive even if you feel like you failed? It is important to weigh the cost of failure, not just the financial cost, but the emotional devastation and the time and energy lost. While some disappointment comes with many decisions we make, it is important to assess our resiliency and coping skills when things don't work out the way we had hoped. If you choose a path that would devastate you if its outcome were unsuccessful, it is probably not a wise choice. Think through the what-if questions before taking the plunge forward. Finally, respect the effect and influence of others. Take into account how your decision will affect those around you, particularly family members or close friends or associates who could be impacted. A single person typically has more flexibility to make a major life change, whereas a family needs to figure in other risks or rewards and consider the household impact. For example, a husband who is debating accepting a job that requires moving to another state should also think of the challenges that relocation may bring his spouse and children, as they would have to uproot and depart their current lifestyle and activities. Some major life choices can be awesome opportunities and bring much reward and blessings, but only in the context of the timing of the choice. So, I am saying that
That's pretty great.
there's a lot of times in life that'll come to crossroads and come to forks. We were sitting in that meeting talking today, and Drew's like, if you had to make a choice right now, what would you say? And I said, I can't. I'm not a very good think on my feet and just make a snap decision kind of person. I'm a person that needs to weigh the pros and cons and see, try to see the future and see what affects it.
Well, to your point, I think you speak to something that I think a lot of people can relate to. You talk about can you live with the decision that you make? So it's not so much making that hard decision, it's more the after fact of, you've got the people that say, I told you so, can you live with that?
Right.
Or can you live with the, man, I should have done that. Like, can you,
Right.
you know, so,
Right.
so you have to be okay.
And as long as you're okay with that choice you make at the time, then
Right.
then you'll be okay in the long run.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So it's like I said, it's a change time right now.
It is.
We're I don't want to say turmoil. That's definitely not the right
No.
word. But we're in a time
Transition is
of
good.
transition.
Yeah,
I was thinking of a
transition's
T
good.
word.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I think that I know we're gonna be fine through this decision.
Yeah, it's not,
So just like I said, I like to keep you guys in tune with what's kind of going on
Yeah.
with me because of what's going on in the office, and I hope that this kind of helps your brain wiggle through a couple things that you might be thinking. I know, it's hard. We have a lot of kids going away to college soon, and
Yeah.
I have some of my students talking about breaking up with boyfriends versus staying with boyfriends, because long distance things, and
Yeah.
so I would say just weigh your pros and cons, think through it, and in the end it'll all work itself out.
Yeah, I think it's really cool, and your transparency and vulnerability is always good too, to share a little bit about what's going on inside. And I think we talked about this to say, wow, what a great problem to have.
Dude.
To have good, a couple good candidates in front of us going, you know what? At the
It's
end
a
of the
golden problem.
Yeah, it really is. It's
It is.
my word of the golden problem. And you said at the end of the day, you go,
Excuse me.
whether I go this path or that path, the differences are so minimal. You'll be okay. It
But
will be okay.
But in my brain, I know I have to sit and think about it
You
before
do.
I just make a
You gotta
bam
process
decision,
it.
because
Yeah.
then I'll be like, but what if?
And-
If I would have slept on it, if I would have taken that 5 more minutes to think through it, if I would have had that one more conversation.
And
So
I think that's how
I am a sucky person when it comes to ready, make a choice.
And that's all personality driven. I mean,
It is.
I'm the opposite of that.
Oh, I know.
I mean, I move and I keep going. And that's not to say that that's right. That's not to say that your way is wrong.
No.
There's no right and wrong. This is all about, that's how I'm made.
Like you said, it's a personality factor.
Right.
For sure.
I respect the fact that you're going to take a day to kind of digest and sleep on this, and it's probably not a bad idea, that Christopher and I do the same thing, because, similarly, maybe our opinion changes, maybe we think about it, and some things pop in our head.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily the wrong way, or there's
No,
not a right
it's just
way to do
different.
it. So thank you guys today for
Joining us
Joining
at
us late.
midnight? Is it? Do we
yeah,
make
exactly. We're gonna
go home.
Yeah, we're gonna leave soon. Depending on some of the things that go on in here. This is kind of a crazy place, but we thank you guys for tuning in and finding the movement of where Inspired the title and the title talk is going to be. We're going to try to get this thing back on the rails and be a little bit more consistent.
We're
with
on the
our-
rails. It's Tuesday. We did this.
We did.
It could have been very easy to walk away,
We did.
but we did it for you guys, and we did it for.
We want some face whacking with the tortillas. Yeah.
I stopped listening after
Yeah.
you said face whacking.
Your mind went there. I didn't. Your mind went there. I didn't. So thank you guys again for tuning in today, and share this. I think there's some really great things in what Amy said. Obviously, there are. You guys can replay this later on. We will probably schedule it to run later on. We've got yesterday's motivation that I shared with you guys. Hopefully, you can put that out there as well. We just posted our going back to school drive.
Oh yeah, our back to school drive. Madison killed it with those QR codes. In case you're not a QR code fan, I did edit those and add the Amazon links directly
Oh, great.
in the
Okay.
pictures. So if it's easier for you, just scroll through those pictures, click on that link, and it'll take you to. This is so cool what Amazon does now. So
Yeah.
Amazon, one of Drew's friends, she's a school teacher.
Yes.
And so she kind of put together her wish list.
Yes.
So if you click on that Amazon link, it's going to take you right to that wish list, and then it'll give you the directions. You can mail the stuff directly to us here at Inspired at 11757 Southwest Highway, and we can deliver it to her. We're
Absolutely.
going to plan a little fun drive, or you can send it to her if it's easier for
Right.
you guys too. Whatever is
Right.
easiest for you is best for us.
Yeah, we appreciate, share that around. A lot of kids going back to school now, a lot of kids in need, and schools and classrooms and teachers. I mean, they are working so hard for our kids and their education, and they're not really given a budget. They're really
No.
not given any kind of, financial help. So certainly anything you guys could do to help us support this new endeavor that we are standing behind with the back to school drive, school supplies. We would really appreciate that, and we'll keep plugging that as we go throughout the month. So we got a great guest on Thursday. I hope you guys are.
Come to my birthday celebration.
There is another guest there, though, too. It's, it is more than
it's
just
a-
the birthday celebration.
No, it's not. He's a special guest of honor.
But yeah, we're gonna bring there'll be clowns. There's gonna be a petting zoo. It's gonna be just a whole big fiasco here. So we hope that you guys can tune in on Thursday morning when you see the fiasco that we're gonna have here and celebrate Amy's birthday with us as well. Until then, my name is Drew.
My name's Birthday Girl,
And
Amy.
we are Inspired Business Group. Thank you guys for.
Well, there you have.
Bye.
Sorry, pre did.
Ryan wants to go home.
Ryan is
And we're
gone
done.
for the day. Thank
Ryan's
you very
going
much. Thank you guys for tuning in. Take care.
Well, there you have it. That is for this week's edition of Title Talk. Be sure to head over to our Inspired YouTube page and subscribe and like. And make sure you follow the team on Instagram and Facebook. Join us again next time for more tips and knowledge from the industry pros. Thanks again for listening.